Yeah, that was a flight. We were held up for a month or two waiting for you two, but we had to leave eventually.
Wait, has anyone else seen C and Philip? I could have sworn they were right behind us.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure they will turn up eventually.
Hey, XP, you remember that one time we discovered that treasure map back on Sur 5?
Treasure map? What treasure map?
Oh, you know, the one that pirate guy said would lead us to his, and I quote, "my life's work a pilfering."
His what now?
But look, his entire fortune from his life as a pirate. I can't believe you don't remember this. It was like the highlight of the season.
Right. I think we had different experiences last season. Either way, I don't remember this map you're talking about. What did it look like?
It was kind of old and a bit torn in places. The pirate told us we couldn't open it until we got to the new world, which I assume he meant was Survival 6.
An old, tattered bit of paper, you say? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh? What did you do with the map?
I just assumed that it was an old Tom Steady's invoice. I might have given it to someone else to, look after?
Someone else? Oh, who'd you give it to?
Z?
Do you mean Z-Taste? I haven't heard from him in months. Oh dear, without his help we'd never find that treasure.
Last I heard, he was still on his way to Survival 6.
Oh my goodness!
Z, is that you?
Where have you been? Oh, okay, I see. On that Ravager almost ate you, but you survived. Seems like quite the adventure.
I can't believe you were lost in that forest for all that time, and the one thing that saved you is that old map. Wait a second.
Oh my, you're right. That's the map. See, that isn't any old map for Sur 6. It's a map to riches hidden here in the world. You're right, Z. We have to find that treasure.
We've been at this for hours. We just can't seem to work out where things are supposed to go on this map.
The pirate who drew it was very old. I think he was going blind.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
We've been trying to work out where this map is meant to go.
There you go. Hope that helps.
Oh. Wow, a chest! This must be the treasure.
Wow, look at all these diamonds. This is just great.
We couldn't have done this without Z. Welcome back to Dogcraft. We hope you're looking forward to building many more things. You know, there weren't that many diamonds, to be honest.
No, I don't think that pirate was very good at his job.
Hello, and welcome to another episode here from the CDNN.
We hope you enjoyed that little intro. We've been having a great time welcoming back all the people who are finally able to join the server again.
It's true. Z, Philip, Slow-Mo, Coop, and a whole host of others are finally making their way onto the server, and it's great.
Speaking of the server, what's been going on this month?
Oh, so much.
Great! So what?
Just, all the things and stuff.
Oh, yeah, so like what then?
Well, we couldn't tell you it all now. We wouldn't have an episode otherwise.
I guess you're right. Well, you can tell us the first one, right?
Sure, Monty. Take it away, XP.
As you will have probably noticed, the Dogcraft server and website were down for 5 days.
Hurricane Beryl hit Texas pretty hard on the 8th of July and knocked out power for many, including the physical servers that Dogcraft runs on. With the server and website unavailable, players had to find other ways to play the game or play other games for 5 days.
Thanks to the power companies finally being able to restore power and our admins getting the servers back up and running, the Dogcraft server was finally back online after 123 hours and 6 minutes of downtime. One of the longest downtimes in the history of Dogcraft.
Though the servers were back, the power and network infrastructure in Texas was still unstable, causing large lag spikes and occasional connection issues for several weeks. Luckily, the situation is improving though, and we hope to be issue-free very soon.
Recently, Monty and Tiger have been working hard to give our server spawns a new lease of life.
That's right! We held a Battle of the Spawns building competition that ran from the 7th of June to the 7th of July, and boy did the server respond.
Well, after some intense judging, the results are in.
On Shelty, we had a tie for 3rd place with Edolin and Cornflakes Miner both getting 97 points. 2nd place was Ophelia 4 with 99 points, and taking the win on Shelty was Zambaka with 101 points. On Retriever, Maddie Monster got 3rd place with 101 points. Arctic 2094 got 2nd place with 103 points, and the winner for Retriever was Tiny Bricks at 107 points. Well done to everybody that participated. A couple of exciting new shops opened up earlier this month, resulting in an explosion of new decorations and possibilities for players who want to populate their cities and buildings with armor stands.
XP met up with KFR to get the scoop on all of the details.
So, we are here today with KFR 4014, one of the leads of the Dogcraft creative team, to talk a little bit about the new shops we have in the mall. Starting off with the new armor stand shop.
Yeah, so far it's been a real hit, I think. I think everyone on the server has been loving the new armor stands.
Yes, I've heard a lot of people have gone very poor after this shop has appeared.
Well, I think the combination of 2 of our shops, we've drained the server of its money.
Yes, it definitely seems that way.
So, Mr. XP, what would you like to know about our lovely armor stands today?
Yes, so of course we have a lot of different poses of armor stands. So first of all, I'd like to know about the poses of the armor stands themselves a little. Like, did you select them all, or like, how does this work?
These have just, as far as I can tell, always existed. I know this time round a few of our members of the staff were working on a few custom armor stands. There's apparently a way to create your own armor stand. Fun fact for everybody if you want to have it in your own survival world. But yeah, these were all given to me when I came on to be a lead for DCT. So yeah, these have always been around, and every season we try to bring them back for the players to have and to play with and create dioramas with. And I, just from looking at the Discord, I've seen some great dioramas made by a bunch of our players.
Oh, yes. I've also seen them appear all over the server. Yeah, it's interesting that that kind of the same armor stand poses have been around for a long time and are just getting reused over and over again, I guess. So if the armor stands aren't very new, I'm sure the shop is.
Oh yeah, the shop is redesigned every year, as some of our older players will know that we've changed the shop every year.
So we have arrived outside of the armor stand shop in the mall. So KFR, you can probably tell us a little bit about how this shop came to be. Like, how did you decide on like the basic shape of the shop and the block palette and all of those sort of decisions that go into such a build?
Well, I have to first give credit to Tiger. He really took control and helped out with a lot of the details of this. But the shop kind of took shape just on the idea of wanting to do an armor stand shop. I'm not sure. I just immediately thought, well, let's make an armor stand. Like, what sells armor stands better than a giant armor stand? And we played with the idea of using a plain armor stand, and that was just boring. So, of course, we had to choose a rather complex shape of an armor stand in action, in motion, to convey what we were selling here. And it was just a lot of fun. We started out with just the basic armor stand on a stone base. We decided that we needed a shop space bigger for it, so we lifted it up, and we kind of went for like Greek idea of these huge plinths that hold up these giant statues in Greece. So that's kind of where we took our inspiration for all of the courts, all the diorite, and the grandeur of it. We wanted to really raise up the shop and display it really nicely. And we wanted to keep it natural. Initially, we had used the idea of copper blocks for the armor stand, giving it that kind of patina copper look of oxidizing inside of salt water. But we opted to go back to a normal looking armor stand to really convey the idea and keep it more natural to Minecraft.
Interesting.
Yeah, so this was a fun build that Tiger and I, this is truly collaborative between me and Tiger. I came up with the idea of the armor stand in motion. He came up with the block palette and the design for the lower half here. And together we just combined it to have what we have here, and it turned out amazing. I think this was this was a really nice build of ours.
Nice. Yes, it definitely stands out in the mall. So we have arrived here at the other recently opened server shop. This, of course, the mini blocks shop.
Yeah,
so,
because we needed another way to make the players go broke on the server.
Of course. So, KFR, there's a very large amount of mini blocks here. I am pretty sure that made building this shop a little bit more challenging due to the sheer amount of shop space that is required for all of these mini blocks.
Oh yeah, you're not joking, XP. If this isn't the largest amount of mini blocks that they brought onto the server, it's got to be up there close to it. I think at one point we reasoned out this is either the biggest or second largest number of mini blocks brought to the Dogcraft servers. And did we ever pack this build tight?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of mini blocks on every floor. Do you know how many, or an estimate of how many mini blocks we have for sale total?
The earliest estimate I had of mini blocks when I was building the shop was about 235, and I know for a fact we're over that number.
Wow. Yeah, that's a very large amount of mini blocks.
You know, some of you may not be aware, I'm not sure if you've caught on yet, XP, but these floors are actually divided up into subcategories. Each floor is its own subcategory of mini blocks. So I think in front of us right now we have food favorites, the staff favorites for food mini blocks.
Ooh,
I believe
yeah.
I believe the roof is plants, all the kind of fancy plant mini blocks we brought into the game. So it's worth noting that each level is divided up a certain way on purpose.
Nice. Yes. So you're looking for a specific type of mini block, then check which level you are on if you are on the correct level.
Yes.
Otherwise, you will not find it.
You'll find it eventually after you've gotten sidetracked and found a dozen other mini blocks that you wanted to purchase. What actually took a little bit of time in designing to get into the server were the little bit of graffiti on the outside of the build, using trapdoors and banners to represent different bits of paint. I have to say, it was thanks to Fangs of Amber helped out with that. They came on and offered their guidance and their creative eye to create some unique graffiti for the outside of the building. So, you know.
Oh yeah. Have you had any bigger issues or problems while designing this shop, or was it all pretty straightforward, pretty easygoing?
The biggest problem was sort of my own creation, XP, because I helped design the mall and design the mall layout plots and stuff like that with the head mods at the time. The constraints of 16 by 16 or 17 by 17 from the mall plot, that was the biggest problem, was trying to fit all these mini blocks into a shop that's no more than 17 by 17 and have it look good and detailed and, you know, have 250 plus shops inside of it. That was the biggest challenge of it all.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Yes. And of course, that's why we have such a tall building. Because otherwise it just wouldn't fit. Alright, thank you very much, KFR, for coming here today and showing me a little bit about these new server shops. And hopefully all the viewers can enjoy the shops, and we'll see if they have any money left when they leave them again.
I'm sure they'll find ways to get more DCD. But yeah, it's been great. Thank you for letting me have a chance to talk to you, XP, and give you a tour of all the shops. It's been a real blast.
Hey, did you know we exist in real life?
No? What?
That sounds unlikely, Monty.
No, it's true. We even met each other to make sure. Let's see what happened. That's right, at the end of June, 10 Cyberdogs over 5 different countries met up in the city of Utrecht in the Netherlands. The players that attended the meetup were Car, Laura, Tiger, Booker, Rob, Skelly, myself, Kemi, Locke and XP. And with a place with as many canals as Utrecht, you better believe the CSC Master Navigators that went were very pleased. Look, there we are! At the start of the meetup, Tiger took us around some of the iconic sights to see in Utrecht, such as the mighty Domtoren. We even went in St Martin's Cathedral next door. The tour continued through a lovely green space and on to the Spoorwerk Museum. You better believe us SRN line managers were very excited to go there. Look, there we all are next to this lovely locomotive. Afterwards, we had some food and drinks together, and even Renplush seemed to enjoy his day out. Mementos were even given out at the meetup. Let's take a look at this awesome Dogcraft pin badge that Skelly got made for everybody there, and this incredible crocheted Ren coin that Booker made. All in all, it was a fantastic day out, and we believe this is the largest Dogcraft meetup that's ever been done in the community. It was great to see everybody, and in case you were wondering, yes, of course we all look like our Minecraft skins in real life. These are completely unedited pictures. Don't know what you're talking about.
Man, there's so much stuff going on in this server, I tend to get a little lost. I don't even know where anything is half the time.
Don't worry, Nars. Monty has put together a handy place to go to if you want to know what's around. Let's take a look at the tourist center.
Hello, my name is Montenator, and I have a question for you. Have you ever been walking down Retriever Spawn Town and looked at this building and like, who built this building? What's it here for? Why has it been here so long? What's its use? I don't know. Well, let me tell you. This is the Dogcraft Tourism Centre. The Dogcraft Tourism Centre is a place where players can go to see cool destinations they might want to see on a server. And you might be saying, Monty, that's what P-homes are for. Kind of, yes, but think of P-homes, but you have a nice map of the area that you're going to go to, and you've got lore and coordinates. If it has different transport networks, it shows them too. You can go anywhere you want, and you can see all the destinations beforehand, and it's going to be amazing. When you come into the tourism centre, you are greeted by this book. I'd probably read it. It gives you a little lowdown of everything that's going on. You get all these free items that help you display your lovely bases, and up here you've got plenty places to choose from. Look at this example I made for the Dogcraft Transport HQ. You can even put little banner waypoints in to show where everything is. These books contain things like basic information, the world it's on, the coordinates, if it has a P-home, wiki articles, you've got the full contributors list, transport links, and lots of information and history about the area. Anyone's welcome to claim one of these segments and put their base, town, or interesting build in here for all to see. The hope is that this will allow players to better explore cool places around the server and boost that community interaction. Look, we even have a garden upstairs! So what are you waiting for? Stop by the Dogcraft Tourism Centre today and let the world know about your base. Oh, and while you're here, maybe stop by the Monty Coffee next door. Yeah, it's a bit drafty right now. We don't have walls or roofs or anything, but, you know, we got coffee, so, you know. What else do you need?
Time to find out what the RHN has been up to this month.
This month, RHN has changed the roads on Shelter Spawn to looks like bricks and other type of road to make it look more rural or anything more livable than before. The RHN did this because we wanted to do a change on the spawn and make it more like a place where people want to live. If you want to join the RHN or other networks in future events, please join us at our Discord at the Dogcraft Transport Discord, which can be found on the main Discord server under Community Discords.
Well, it's been another custard-packed month here on the Dogcraft server.
I think that's jam-packed, Monty.
Either way, a lot has happened. I hope to see you all again in the next episode.